This venture is to raise funds for the Salvation Army. Everyone involved in the project is giving their time and talent for free because they love the story and they love the fact that we're going to be helping people in our city. Without giving too much of the story away, because the title is called Restore, it's all about the inheritance that fathers leave for their children. And I'm not talking about financial inheritance. And in the story, all the characters are faced with different circumstances and they have to make choices which impact them and their loved ones, the ones that are closest to them. And the story is really about life and what happens to this particular family.
What do I like about the story the most? Look, I think it's really good to examine the whole issue of father and son relationships and the way, problems and issues are passed down through the generations. I think that's really important, and I don't think that men often examine themselves as closely as they should. I think it's to do with pride and pain. They don't kind of have the courage to look and see failings in themselves, and Max does that. And, I really applaud anyone, but particularly an older man who will do that.
I think it's a really good story. It's realistic and it just creates a nice aura for a lot of other people to relate to, and it makes my job a little hard, trying to get all the periods right and the looks right for each character, as well as all the extras and what they're actually going to look like as well. I'm using aging with latex, which is just a gooey type film, and you have to hold the face in a way and then apply it, and then it comes together and it just mushes all the wrinkles that you would have when you're older all together, so that you can just get a really realistic look with aging. I put in about a week's worth of hard work with just the face charts, getting the colors right, the eyes, just filling in all the details of the products and how it's going to coincide with the wardrobe part of the movie.
We've got an executive producer who's Gavin Balch, and then Carol Owens and myself, Kirsten Maxwell, we're producing and directing. And we've got 6 main actors, and we'll probably end up having hopefully about between 50 and 70 extras for some of the scenes.
I'm executive producer of Restore. It's a large title for really just an overview, keeping the lid on things, as they say, looking at the legals, the financials, and also enabling the crew and key people to work in harmony together.
I'm playing Janine, David's wife. I like the way she was when she was at university. She was a pretty sassy, confident woman. As a mother, with her life falling apart, she's a bit gutsy, and I like that. And she's very sensitive, and I like that too. And she's obviously quite passionate, about her son, and to a degree about her husband, so I like that as well.
My character in this film, I'm a mother in the 70s. I have a son who's over in Vietnam, and I'm very angry with the hippie protesters protesting and stopping communication from me and my son.
The idea for Restore to use it as a fundraiser, came from a really personal place in my life, because the Salvation Army actually helped me when I was a single mom.
The most challenging thing that I've had to overcome in my life would be being on my own and not having any family. I went to a place called Oasis in Sydney, which is a Salvation Army refuge, and they really helped me then. And all the workers I've come across from them, I've ended up with a stable house in a safe area and a good environment for my baby, and they've given me a lot of self-confidence.
The fact that I'm just involved behind the scenes, watching the enthusiasm and the genuine enthusiasm of the cast wanting to really get behind and do their very best for a fantastic outcome to help the Salvation Army and, of course, the homeless.
Restore is at a very strategic point. We begin production in a few weeks' time. All of the pre-production work has been done, timelines have been set, and we're just very excited about what's before us.
The DVD will be available to the public to purchase.
We hope that there are corporate bodies out there who will find different ways to distribute this product, perhaps as a Christmas hamper, a gift that's inside, and of course on the various points of distribution through the Salvation Army itself and through those stores out there that the general public has access to. The outcome's really that this collective will bless the Salvation Army. In fact, it will return to the Salvation Army a little of what it's given and served this city of Melbourne for many, many years and through several generations.